Although you probably can't tell, instead of like at 11 at night, I am finally making a video in the daytime, and it's like 8 a.m. But then again, who says I went to bed? Eh? Anyway, today we are going to be doing the throwback tag. It's some type of tag on YouTube. I guess it's like blast down memory lane from when you were younger. Oh, I'm not that old. I am still probably old enough to do this because, like, you know, not a kid anymore. So, let's get started. Number 1, what year were you born in? I was born in 2002. Number 2, do you have any pictures from when you were younger? If so, show them. That means I have to get up. I'll be back. I'm back, and let's just say they should probably call this the embarrassing tag. And I'll admit, I just went over to where the photo albums are and picked up the thing that was dated to when I was younger, and I skimmed through it, and let's just hope for the best. So, taking a trip down memory lane. My parents were so good of photographer people. They got their thingy in the lens, even though it now looks like a demon. I'm wearing a hat, so festive. Yep. This is me modeling with my girl. Oh, that is not a girl. My grandmother and my grandfather. Can you see it? Oh yeah, look at that face. Look at that face. And then let's see. This is. Can you see it? Well, it's kind of bright, but this is me riding a little tiny bike. We're just going to ignore this bottom picture. I'm covering it up. And this is me with my Sunday school teacher that I have been going to for a while. Well, now I got graduated and promoted up, but yeah, that's Miss Helen and me with things in the Sunday school class. So yeah, I will. What was I going to say? I don't know. Next question. Number 3. What TV shows did you grow up watching? Even though I'm not from the 90s, I watched lots of shows from back then, and maybe even older. I would watch things like Tom and Jerry, the Looney Tunes. I don't know if they're 90s, but whatever. And then I remember as I started getting, a little tad bit. Oh, I also love the Care Bears. Don't ask. I still do. Don't judge. Whatevs. And I remember I first started watching Drake and Josh, but then I found out about iCarly and started watching that. And yeah. And I always have loved to watch like a haunting and stuff, and I still love it. That's like my favorite show today, along with Full House. But I wasn't watching Full House back then. But yeah, TV shows. Update: I pinned my hair back because it was getting annoying. Anyways, question 4: what did you want to be when you grew up, and do you still want to be that now? I have always been into like the filmmaking stuff and abnormal things. That's why I started YouTube. And I still, of course, want to be that now, like an actress and director and stuff. But when I was little, I always wanted to be an artist. But like, I love art now. I still do. But I don't know if I want to do it now. Like, maybe it can just be my pastime or my hobby, And also now, as I want to grow up, I also want to be into the spiritual stuff and be a demonologist. Don't ask. Question 5. Show a video of yourself from when you were younger. That's a demand. And right now at the moment I can't because I don't know how to work with professional cameras, and I actually do have videos from when I was younger. I just can't put it on the TV right now with little videotape thing into the VCR. Anybody remember that? No? So if I ever do get around to that, I'll put the link somewhere, but that probably won't be for a long while because I don't know why, it just won't be, so we'll be waiting for that. Sorry. You can go check out my old YouTube videos still on this channel. No, they're terrible. Don't do that. Number 6. What were your favorite toys to play with? I like Barbies, yo-yos, board games like Sorry and Operation, and probably missing a whole bunch, but they were there. And I just watch TV most of the time. Number 7. What's the most embarrassing thing you remember doing? When I was younger, this sounds really weird, and now that I'm older, I regret it and I have learned from it. But when I was older, I used to put on a bathing suit top and then have shorts and have a bandana on my head, and because I thought I was that cool stuff. And I would like go to public places like the park and jump off the swings because I was just that person. And now that I'm older, I don't want to show any of my body, and you're not going to see it. So yeah, pretty embarrassing to me, maybe not to you, but that's all I could think of, so that's going to have to do. Number 8. Read something you wrote in kindergarten. Now, I read this question before I read it out loud to you guys, mentally in my brain skull head, and so I searched for things, and I can't find anything, and if there is, I don't know the date because I don't have it written on most of them. So the closest I could find is, I don't know when these are from, but I have little stupid artwork thingies I used to draw because I used to love doing these things, and I would always ask for them. Just those velvet things, they feel really good. Number 9! 3 songs you loved to listen to as a child. I liked all the old songs, like, Arizona. Uh, I have this CD, and it has all these, 90s, 80s, and 70s hits. And I love it. And I also like Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. This llama song, I forget. And I'm probably naming more than 3, but whatever. And there was this one song that I loved, but I can't remember. I know if I heard it, I'll be able to remember it, but I can't remember it. Sorry. And then, on the TV they would, because I didn't have internet back then. I had this computer, but it's a dinosaur computer, prehistoric, and you would have to put a CD in it, so I didn't have any internet, just games that I never played anyway. But anyway, on the TV they would show like little Katy Perry things, so I also liked Firework, and then I liked Lady Gaga, like Born This Way and stuff, so yeah, those songs. Number 10. What was one funny thing you dressed up for Halloween when you were younger? I can't remember that. How do you expect me to remember that? I think it's not funny. Like, if it's funny to you, sure, but I was a lion, I think? And I remember I was a witch and a pumpkin. Like, what do you mean by funny things? Like a clown? I wasn't a clown, though, sorry. Did you get a kick out of that? I don't know. Number 11. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were young. I don't know what this is, whatever. Anyways, I hope no cops are watching this. I'm innocent. But anyways, one time my mom fell asleep on the ground, long story, and I went to make sure she wasn't dead, so I may have picked up a big heavy hammer and threw and banged it at her skull in the head, and she still didn't wake up. But although I was checking for if she was dead, I might have killed her. But the thing is, I forget what happened after that, but she was okay, and she's still alive today, so yay? No, no. Number 12. Are there any special things you kept from when you were a child? I keep, well, my mom would keep, I really didn't care, but my mom would keep all my artwork and school papers and church papers and stuff. And I also kept, like, I had a rock collection. I know, cliche, right? And I think I still have that. And then I have Barbies, lots of toys. Yeah. Number 13. What was something weird you used to do as a child? I don't know if it's particularly weird, but I used to run away by putting up a stool to the door, unlocking it with the little latch, and then escaping because I didn't want to be locked in a trailer all day. I wanted to explore the world. Number 14. What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? I didn't have really that many scary things happen, but of course there's like, as I said before, I'm really into all that creepy ghostly stuff, and so is my mom, so mostly she would actually stir up things. She's the one who got me into it. But when talking about scariness, I'll be honest, most of it was with the family, troubles, 'cause they're old timey and stuff, so whacking runs in the family. Not with me, hopefully, but and then it's not particularly old, but when I got bit by a dog, I even told you guys about this on my YouTube, so I don't know if particularly that old because it actually happened last year, but yeah, that's all I can think of at the moment. And last but not least, finale number 15. How is the world now different from how it was like when you were a child? Okay, so as I said before, I didn't really fool with computers back then. I would literally type like one finger at a time, try and then search for a letter. But now I'm better, of course. But a lot new technology came into my life because for me, I used to just watch the TV and that's it. And I used to have a social life and go outside and stuff. But now I'm actually on the internet and helping you people and making you laugh and stuff. Isn't that great? So I don't know, it has improved. Some things have got different, but yeah. And then where I live, I grew up in a trailer park, which is actually a lot funner than you think because there's lots more places to play in and roam in the streets. But the people who run it, Donald and Pat, they don't like kids and they're kicking everybody out. So now I'm lonely, but I have internet friends, so thank you. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the throwback tag. And that did not work. Spinny chairs are interesting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the throwback tag, and if you want to try it, I'll have the questions down in the comments. The comments? What? Down in the description if you want to try, so leave me a video response, and let me know. Let's take a question from here. Number 7, what's the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? Leave me that in the comments if you want to answer it. And don't forget to like and, of course, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye!